Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Growing Greater. Today we're diving into a book that's helped countless people find peace, clarity, and happiness. It's The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Are you ready to learn how to live fully in the present moment and free yourself from constant worries about the past or future? Let's jump in. The Power of Now, finding peace in the present. The Power of Now shares a simple but life-changing idea: live in the present. Eckhart Tolle explains that our minds are often caught in the past or future, keeping us from fully experiencing life. When we focus on the present, life can feel clearer, calmer, and more joyful. Today, we'll go over some of Tolle's key insights, and I'll share a few tips on how you can start applying these ideas to your life. Ever found yourself replaying an embarrassing moment from years ago, or maybe stressing over something that hasn't even happened? You're not alone. Our minds naturally tend to focus on what's already happened or what's coming next, but Eckhart Tolle teaches that when we're trapped in these thoughts, we miss out on the only moment that's real: the present. The present moment is all we have. Think about it. The past only exists in our memories, and the future is just an idea in our heads. The only time we're actually living is right now. Tolle argues that the more we live outside the present, the more stress, anxiety, and frustration we feel. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, how often do I get lost in thoughts about the past or future? What would it feel like to focus more on the present? So, what does it mean to live in the now? Tolle describes it as fully experiencing this exact moment, without judgment and without distraction. When we're present, we're not just physically here, we're mentally here too, without thoughts pulling us away. Picture this: you're at a beautiful beach, but instead of soaking in the view, you're caught up thinking about an argument from last week. You're physically there, but mentally you're miles away. The Power of Now teaches us to focus on that beach. Feel the sand, hear the waves, without any other thoughts crowding in. Being fully present is equal to being peaceful and having awareness. Next time you're out somewhere nice, pause and notice your surroundings. Feel the ground under your feet, listen to the sounds around you, and take a deep breath. Try to experience that moment without letting other thoughts interfere. Tolle gives us a few simple techniques for bringing our minds back to the present. Here are 3 you can try today. Whenever you feel stressed or anxious, bring your attention to your breathing. Feel each breath coming in and going out. This naturally brings you back into the present moment. Notice what's around you: sounds, colors, textures. This sensory focus quiets your mind and brings you fully into the here and now. Our minds will always generate thoughts, that's just what they do. But instead of engaging with each one, Tolle suggests that we simply observe them. Imagine your thoughts like clouds passing by. You don't need to grab onto each one, just watch them come and go. Next time you're overwhelmed, try focusing on your breath. Notice how it feels to bring your mind back to the present. Section 4. Recognizing and letting go of the ego. Tolle also talks about the ego, the voice in our heads that's always thinking, judging, and comparing. This ego distracts us from the present by filling our minds with stories about who we are, what we should worry about, or what others think of us. Imagine your ego keeps telling you that you're not good enough. These thoughts are just stories, but they can feel real if we believe them. Tolle teaches that recognizing this ego is the first step to letting go of these limiting beliefs. Recognize the ego, don't let it control you. When you notice negative self-talk or judgmental thoughts, pause and recognize them. Remember, these are just thoughts. They don't define who you are. Have you ever noticed that voice in your head judging you or others? Try observing it without letting it affect you. Section 5. How living in the now can transform your life. When we start focusing on the present, we find peace in the little things. Tolle believes true happiness isn't in the future, it's here, in the present. We just need to know how to see it. Think about times when you felt truly peaceful, like watching a sunset or enjoying a quiet moment with a friend. Those are glimpses of the now, moments when you're fully present without distractions. Tolle shows us that we can find that same peace in everyday life by being more present. The now equals peace, joy, and freedom. Think of a recent moment when you felt at peace. What made that moment special? Imagine if you could experience more of those moments. Section 6. Moving forward with the power of now. As we wrap up, remember that living in the now is a practice. It doesn't happen overnight. But little by little, with awareness and intention, you can bring more presence into your life. And each time you do, you're creating more peace, joy, and freedom. Here's a challenge. Every day, pick one small task and try to do it fully in the present moment. Whether it's brushing your teeth, making coffee, or just taking a walk, practice being there without letting your mind wander. Daily practice of the now. So that's a look at The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have. When we live in the now, we find more peace, let go of stress, and enjoy life a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mindfulness tips. Remember, life is happening right now. Make the most of it.